Hi there. Today I want to talk about your floor joists. This is something that's commonly overlooked when you're planning your home build, and unless you know what you're looking for or ask the questions about it, you may not know what you're going to get until after it's too late. There's all different kinds of floor joists. Your most common floor joist would be a standard 2x10 piece of dimensional lumber. The 2x10 or 2x12 floor joists can actually twist, bow, or cause a hump in the floor. It can cause issues, and it's not easy to remove that out of your basement after the home is built. You want to make sure after you build your new home that you have a nice, solid, stiff floor. In today's homes, the big thing is open concept with a large kitchen island. If you've got a large island, let's say 11 feet long by 5 feet deep, with a big old slab of granite or quartz on top of there, that's a lot of weight to be sitting on your floor. And if you've got an open floor plan and you've got your floor joist spanning long distances, that area in the house, as you're walking around your island, if you don't have the properly sized joists, you can feel a little bit of bounce there. You don't want to have any bounce in your floor. So one thing you want to do to accommodate for this is to size your floor joists appropriately. We use I-joists. It's an engineered floor joist. It's basically a 2x4 on the top, a 2x4 on the bottom, and then engineered wood in between. The taller you go with your joist, the more you can span, and the stiffer the floor is going to be. The first, or standard size in your I-joist, would be 9.5 inches. I would highly recommend, depending on the size of home that you're building, that you go up to the next step of 11 7/8. And even then, again, if you're building open concept with a big island and a big heavy slab of granite or quartz on that island, you may want to do something even larger than that. Or you may want to have something drawn into the plans to where instead of having your joist space every 16 inches, you may want to consider moving them in to be every 12, 10, or maybe even 8 inches underneath where the kitchen island's going to be. Or if you've got a fireplace that is going to have real brick facing or real stone facing, again, that's a very heavy item to be sitting on your floor. You want to make sure that you're running headers underneath there, that things are getting framed properly so that you don't have any bounce issues after the home is already built. After the home is framed and built, there's really not much that can be done unless you bring in some additional lumber, have some additional framing done, and that's going to cost extra dollars to do that because it's getting done after the fact. The three most common sizes for the I-joists would be 9.5, 11 7/8, and then 14 inches. I do believe they make some even taller than that, but the 14-inch one should allow you to span about 18 feet and have no flex or bounce in your floor. So it's something to really consider. The other product that's out there is a floor truss. This is something that allows you to actually run your ductwork and plumbing through the joist or floor truss so that when you're finishing your basement, you can get more of a wide open finish and a full 8-foot, 9-foot, or 10-foot ceiling depending on what heights your basement walls are. As you can see, the floor joists in the home that I'm standing in are 11 7/8. That's pretty much gonna do you right unless you're getting into something where you're getting very, very large spans, or if you've got a big honking massive island. Again, it's something you want to account for and make sure there's extra framing beneath that island. You'll definitely want to make sure as the blueprints are getting worked on that you know what size I-joists are going in your house, and ask the builder what they think. Are these sized appropriately for the amount of weight that I'm going to have for my kitchen island? And if they're unsure or on the fence about it, it's not that much more to go from a 9.5 to 11 7/8, or to an 11 7/8 to a 14-inch. Make sure that's something that you account for in the building process. That's going to do it for the I-joist talk. I hope you found this helpful. If you've got any questions, leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, share this with somebody who's building a house or who you might think would find this interesting. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of the day.